And what's up, fam? How are y'all doing? My weekend was pretty good. Hopefully your guys' weekend was pretty good because I did some hunting. And I mean, not just some normal hunting, you know, looking for a video or that type of thing. See, I went to a very special place where certain people like to hide and give their worst of opinions I have ever seen on the internet. Now, this isn't just like a normal, oh, it's just a little salty reply or something. No. And I'm going to be very serious with you guys. There's actually people defending Blizzard's decision of canceling PvE on Overwatch 2, which was the main purpose of basically slapping the 2 on Overwatch. Now, as I usually say before we get started into these videos, please make sure you have a snack, a drink, and hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I'll have more content coming out for you guys like this. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. I've seen speculation that the changes to PvE scope on Overwatch 2 are related to Blizzard's RTO policy. For the record, that isn't true. Managing PvE and PvP development simultaneously has been a challenge for the team for years. It's a less exciting headline, but it's reality.
Of course, buddy. I believe you.
Great.
I believe you too.
You see the quotations I'm making with my claw hands? It means I don't believe you.
You know, this looked very curious to me, like the way he worded his tweet and how he was acting, especially during that video where they were, you know, unfortunately breaking the bad news. You know, the tweet just felt very manipulative, very controlling. It kind of reminds me of a certain company. So I decided to check this guy's LinkedIn out and, oh boy. And after looking at his LinkedIn, I would not trust this guy. From a consumer base, yeah, I wouldn't trust this guy. Because this dude comes from places where they love to bullshit their own player base just to make sure they keep that money flow. I would not trust this guy at all. But back to the tweet on this guy real quickly, though. Also, what you're saying right now, dude, that it was very hard to manage a PvE and a PvP team, like, I don't understand why it was so hard to do that when they were doing it perfectly fine for the past 4 years. Not to mention that you guys are owned by Activision Blizzard. You're telling me they couldn't hire more people to help you manage and get this product out? You know, this is starting to sound like the same corpo crap that I've heard about a million times from Bungie when Destiny 2 released Osiris and when 343 decided to release Halo 5 and the disgusting state that it was in. This guy was part of it. You guys saw the screenshot with the time, dates, and everything, and the positions he was responsible for. If you guys ever see this person coming into one of your favorite franchises, consider it dead. I'm dead serious. Consider it dead. This PvE is very much alive.
Your boots, sir.
Oh, it's very much alive. It's just a husk standing right there going, nyeh. All that heart and soul that went into developing that is gone now. Those poor developers that sat there and just worked their ass off in order to make this into a reality is gone now. And people like this are the reason why live services get away with so much bullshit. The amount of people in my chat and comments sad about PvE being completely canceled is a little ridiculous. Come on, guys, we could do better than spread misinformation. It sucks that we don't get the tech trees, but there's still going to be story missions and hero mastery and events.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Oh, round of applause, everybody. This person's figuring it all out. Oh, God, look at that. Oh, holy cow. No. I'm sick and tired of playing Junkenstein for the millionth fucking time. I'm tired of playing Lucio Ball for the millionth time. And honestly, I don't blame your audience for acting this way because you know what? These cookie cut events and missions really add nothing to the lore of Overwatch. It's just cookie cutter bullshit. Mythic skins, new heroes, and the PvE. I don't think you guys realize how long a full-fledged campaign takes to make. 4 years is not it, especially with the roster of characters that they have. A whole entire skill tree for each character? It was always ambitious.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
Hey, Nimrod, this is owned by Activision Blizzard. They had all the time in the world and the money to get this project going. But they were more worried about what's going to fit into their pocket nice and snug, you know, pretty much our money. That's all they give two shits about. Also, 4 years wasn't enough. Boy, have you not been paying attention to the news that has been surrounding this? Did you know that they slowly trickled and took people out of the Overwatch development team for PvE? That they purposely fucked with this project? Also, on top of that too, they just reskinned Overwatch with Overwatch 2 with supposedly better graphics, which looks like fucking clay on crack. Also too, it's not like they were continuously updating Overwatch with updates. No, they stopped updating Overwatch. So I'm starting to see zero excuses for this whole situation. I hate Blizzard and the Overwatch team 99% of the time, but people are overreacting so much. If talent trees are the most important thing in a game for you, I don't know what to tell you. We're still getting bigger and better story missions. You can't just upgrade your hero. Oh no! Oh no, then what was the point of upgrading Overwatch to Overwatch 2 then? No real reason except for money. That's why people are pissed. It's not just because PvE was supposedly canceled. It's the same bullshit again. Except everything's overpriced for absolutely no reason, and we're not getting bang for our buck. Shocker. You know, at least I have functioning brain cells to put 2 and 2 together, but that dude right there, I think they're in the bucket. I don't want to defend them, but who cares about the solo? Oh, I don't know, like people like Asmongold, a lot of people that, you know, were banking on Overwatch 2 to have this PvE mode in it, so we could actually have some different shit within this universe. You know, just a good couple of, like, I don't know, 95% of the fucking player base. The PvE wasn't even canceled. Lol, you guys are blowing everything way out of proportion. Although I would be lying too, saying I wasn't disappointed with this news. How does God allow these people to walk on his green earth and just think like this? Have they been so brainwashed by big corpo companies that they think, oh, this is the right answer. This is how we get rewarded for giving our hard-earned money. Like, you're disappointed, but you're defending the company that took a very important key aspect of Overwatch 2. Somebody in the comment section make sense of this, please. I hate the changes to the Overwatch campaign as much as the next guy, but people who are saying Overwatch 2 will have no PvE whatsoever, they want Blizzard to be sued, Overwatch team needs Jeff Kaplan back, and are so fucking delusional. Well, I mean, people aren't wrong about the PvE. There is none. All it is just these little stupid ass events that are going to be happening from now on. And frankly, I don't feel so indifferent with people wanting to sue fucking Blizzard. The whole fucking point, again, of Overwatch 2 was to have that PvE mode in it. The one with the skill trees and all that type of stuff. But now they've taken it away because, well, they're making more money fist over hand with the PvE crap. So it's like, what was the purpose? Like, you guys could have continued support for Overwatch. And you know what? I don't blame people for wanting Jeff to come back. Whenever Jeff was around and he did like these quirky little things, if anybody remembers during the Christmas event where he sat down in his chair teasing us and stuff, yeah, you know what? At least that was fun. At least it was engaging versus like, oh, we get this dev update with nothing but bad news. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any soul or heart left in this company. And probably never was in the first place. You know what? I take that back. There was. But gradually, greed has taken over. No one wants a single-player mode in this team game. Well, you see, here's the funny thing about that. You see, after me and your mom get busy in the bedroom, we needed a game to kind of like chill out and play with each other. If I don't get demonetized for that, I don't know what will. But anyway, yeah, this game's not much of a team player-based game when your teammates are screaming and yelling at you, saying that you're not playing the right hero. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a team, so I think a solo mode or like a PvE mode would have been very fantastic in this. So how do I get my money back for purchasing Overwatch 2? Purchasing a free game, you're just here to be messy. You're not even a fan. I'm sorry, what are you smoking, dude? You do realize you could have bought like bundles before the game released and like, you know, gave them money as in good faith that they were actually going to bring out this PvE mode to actually, you know, make us happy, have something different and justify the 2 in Overwatch? Also, food for thought too. Hey Blizzard, I would really, really love my $40 or $60, whatever the price tag was around that time. I would really like that back since you guys decided to take Overwatch away from me. I don't get this complaint. Overwatch 2 is an update more than anything. I mean, as well as updating the engine, changing most heroes, changing to 5v5, upgrading the graphics, adding new game modes, etc. I'm not saying they didn't really fuck up the development process, but the switch to 2 wasn't nothing.
I'ma plant me a dumbass tree.
The graphics for Overwatch 2 look so fucking bad. Fortnite's new update, the graphical update that it got, makes Overwatch 2 look like a PS3 game. And so much for updating the engine too, when the fucking characters like Bastion and Torbjorn and Mei were taken out of the game for weeks upon weeks just to be fixed. And the only new game mode that they really added to fucking Overwatch was push. Basically, it's, if anybody doesn't know what push is, it's like tug of war with a robot pushing a fucking object to the other side. That's all it is. That's all they've added for the last past 4 years. Like, yay, we get tug of war, yay. And you know what's even funnier though too? They tried to balance the game by taking an extra freaking tank hero out of the equation. Meaning, even to this day, Blizzard cannot balance Overwatch worth shit, and they even took an extra road queue out of this situation. Nerfed heroes into the ground to the point that they're absolutely useless, and if you pick them, you're getting cussed out by your teammates. Let's not even mention that they removed a whole bunch of other shit that was already in Overwatch, like game modes, maps, on, like, you know, when you're doing really good and your character says, I'm on fire. Yeah, that got removed too. And your borders too. So like if you say like you've upgraded and stuff, you've gone through the levels, that your border actually changes. Like you'll actually have like a border with like wings and it's bronze. They took that shit out. They took the interesting shit out of this game. And the progression system in this game is so fucking horrible. To unlock one legendary skin for one character by doing all the challenges day and night and continuing to play this game will nearly take you 17 weeks to unlock just by playing the game. How anyone with a functioning frontal lobe can say Overwatch 2 is a major upgrade from Overwatch. You have to have physical brain damage. You would have to endgame your brain cells to even think Overwatch 2 is much of an improvement over the original Overwatch. And thankfully, that's the end of the video. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And hey, if you guys enjoyed the content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I always like talking to you guys. And if you want more of this content too, like I said earlier in the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming for you guys. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.